Right. Give me just a second to make sure everything is set up proper. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. And today we are going to be doing something very, very interesting, actually. Now, me, as I am, my mind is all over the place. And as I was over at the deep water mine, kind of just chilling out, doing my thing, I actually went over to that flat piece of land, and it was out of the base location, so I was unable to build there. But I went up there just to check it out, and I just happened to find an S level activated indium spot up there, along with a gas pocket and an electrical source. So I went ahead and started building. Somehow now we are in pyramid territory. I I don't know. I started building, and then all of a sudden, here I am. So, as you can see right here, this is just kind of like, your basic small cuboid structure. I got all my storage, and I got some, refining equipment and whatnot. But here is the main landing pad, but this is really what I've been working on. So, this is the main kind of just base that I'm living out of, which is the smallest of the pyramids. That right there, of which I have dubbed the Great Pyramid, is going to be housing all of the exocraft platforms, which I am currently working on at the moment. And then from there, as they're parked inside. Amazing. I left them parked outside. And then I left some space over here and put in some metal flooring so we could go ahead and have our track. I figured it could go around these pyramids, go in between them, and then we're going to have them going into the water, have it going into the water over there. I did have to go over to the space station to go ahead and pick up ferrite dust because this base is just so intensive on resources. It's insane. But let me just park my exocraft out of the building so we could go ahead and continue. I just need to build some flooring and whatnot. And I may actually change the outside flooring to concrete. I'm not sure. But as of right now, I'm just using metal. But I just needed to make sure that this was big enough, really, for the Colossus to come in and out of, just in case. So this is going to be, again, the main kind of exocraft's hangar. And how I have it built is just pretty much metal roofing and corners. And as you can see, this thing is quite big already. So let's go ahead and continue our build. What I've been doing for the inside is using these kind of glass pane floors. So let's go ahead and just fill this up. And we can always delete these later, put in, lit floors and whatnot. This is more or less a placeholder for now. Right. Yeah, I had to buy a lot of ferrite dust over at the station. I already went through somewhere around about, I'd say, about 8,000. And we are looking to spend probably just about the same amount. Again. Nice. Okay, so that's all the flooring in here. Let's go ahead and build the Colossus Bay. Okay, so the Colossus, I've just got to make sure is facing the doorway, and I would like it so it's not like poking out of the back or anything, so um, maybe like right there. And then from there, we are going to go ahead and make our, let's see, I already have a pilgrim geobay and another geobay on the other side over there. So I'm going to have to disassemble those and put those in here. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and summon over the Colossus so he can be in the garage. Nice. And as you can see, it is just tall enough for this thing. But beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on the next pyramid. Now, I am curious, how much does it cost for the concretes? Concrete is just ferrite dust. How about metal? Is just ferrite dust. You know what? I'm actually going to go with concrete for outside. I think it maybe will look a little better. Okay, so we're going concrete floors outside. We'll go with metal kind of as an intermediary, and we'll go with metal glass as inside. Okay, and my idea for here is pretty simple. I'm going to have the track coming out of the front over here. And we'll just have to disassemble these metal floors. Okay. And we'll have it come around these pyramids and go right in between them, I think. That would be, honestly, I think for me, the best setup. I don't know. If you have other ideas, let me know. I may incorporate them in this. But as you can see, quite a lot of ferrite dust to get this done. But it will be worth it in the end, I assure you. Especially once we take our first ride around this bad boy. Okay, so let's get these in. And actually, thinking about it, I mean, the one great thing about building is you never really have to have like one singular idea. You can always change your mind in the middle. I figure we can put these metal floors in the middle, kind of like, make it look kind of like a lane divider-ish type thing. Okay. So back to the concrete. Okay, so distance-wise between, like, the pyramids, I need about, I'd say, about 5 tile distance. That should be actually enough to compensate for the, Colossus's ginormous size, and should be able to give us just enough space to get everything together. But let's get a little perspective on it so far. Okay, so we've got the small pyramid in the back, which is our base structure. We got the big boy, the Great Pyramid, which is our our bays and whatnot. So let's see. From here, we need 5 space. So 3, 4, 5. Wow. And we are already done on ferrite. Let me just go over to the space station real quick and buy some more. I should be able to at least get about 2,000 from the space station. But yeah, I figure it'll go right in between here, go up that way, go around, right? Go around here, down, off the cliff, kind of down a slope, over the water. We'll get it going over the water, back up, and then we'll get it to meet back up over here. Alright, to a space station. I'll just go to this one. I already hit up that space station, and I would like to get as much, ferrite as possible, so. Okay, what do you got? What do you got? You got 1844? You know what? I don't think that's going to be enough, but oh well. Let's go. And yeah, with this S level deposit, I mean, it's just amazing how fast this Indium fills up. And every time it's just about, I'd say, 3 million. But I do have a section over here in the water that I can also build like an underwater portion to all of this, so that will be nice. Let's go ahead and disassemble these and put them inside of the big pyramid. Okay, so we already got the Colossus Bay here. Let's go ahead and put in the Nomad. I'll kind of tuck it further towards the back, I think. Like maybe right over here. And then with the Pilgrim, we're going to do the same thing over here. Now, the only thing is that we still have one more craft that we need to find a spot for. I was thinking of maybe tearing down part of this wall right here and then sticking it here. So we can pretty much just have it right there like that. Actually, let me see if I can. I just need 4 batteries for that. Let's make that. Okay. Disassemble that, and let's put you right there. Bam. Okay. Okay. It'll be a little bit tight getting out of there, but whatever. Again, we can continue with kind of the nitty-gritty portion of this later on. Okay, basic concrete. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the last one right there. 5. And if you look at a picture of the Pyramids of Giza, what you'll notice is that they aren't like directly in a line. They're kind of offset from each other a little bit. So we're going to have to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, let's just switch to metal real quick for the center lane area. Okay. So I should offset it, I think, by about 2 spaces. So we'll go ahead and start building it right here. And this one is slightly bigger than the first one that we have our base in, and smaller than the grate. So that one, let me actually just count up the walls and everything so I can get it exact. I'm kind of anal like that. I do apologize. Let's see. So that one, on each side at the base, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll make this 6 in between each corner. Oh, got that facing the wrong way. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a corner. Boom. Alright, so we at least have the base right there set up on this side. Let's keep going. Okay, so that's center lane. May as well actually put these in. And that's going to be center right there, so I may as well start. And what we'll do here is very simple. We just take one of these. Oops. Yeah, like that. And then we take 2 small corners. Or wait, should I do it the other way? Maybe I should do it the other way. Huh. The angles of these triangular pieces are not very conducive to this. Maybe... Yeah, look at that. For some reason, they don't align properly. Huh. Okay, I'll have to think about this for a second. It's been a very long time since I've been in a geometry class, so let me just add some angles real quick in my head. I may be able to do this. No, it sticks out a little bit. Smaller triangle? No, that just looks weird. Yeah, you see it like leaves gaps and stuff. It's so strange. Okay. That's odd that they made the angles of those different. Okay. Anyways. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's keep going with this pyramid. So again, we had 6. Let's go ahead and get building upwards on this side. And this should actually make it so we could do a perfect point at the top without having to use a roof cap. Alright, so that's one side, I guess. Let me just see how this looks from inside. Okay. It's alright, I guess. And okay. I have one, like, small concern that sentinels are actually going to spawn inside of these buildings, but we'll see. Okay. Grab a corner. Might as well put the rest of the corners on. Okay. So this one is actually not going to be incredibly tall. We can do a lot of... Wow, I ran out of carbon. Okay. Not the end of the world. I can actually very, very easily resolve this. So, I have actually a surplus of oxygen, which is like the best thing to use in these cases when you run short of carbon of any kind, really. I just wish it wasn't so stormy, honestly. But at least we were able to fit all of the geobay craft in here. Definitely good. Let me see, actually. I just want to make sure I don't run out of ferrite dust as well. Let me just buy some real quick. 161. That's cool. Alright. And since I have a surplus of oxygen, we're going to go ahead and convert that for our needs. And this 500 should be enough. That should be all we need to go ahead and continue. And I may do this same type of deal where I build like a small cuboid structure on the inside of that other pyramid over there. I may actually also build kind of like a room over there in the geobay place as well. And I'm not exactly sure what I'll put in there. Maybe I'll just decorate it or something like that. But, you know, we gotta fill this place out, you know what I'm saying? I also gotta think of where I want to build like a stand kind of area. Okay, so there is our carbon that we needed. Let me just put this over here real quick. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, but I was thinking maybe like a room right here. And I don't know what I'll put there yet, but we'll see. Okay, let's continue with our pyramid. Okay, I'll need corner cap, and let's see. It is kind of difficult doing this with the lighting being so dark in this planet, but whatever. We still got our flashlight, which is all we need. And if you've ever worked as, like a mechanic or, contractor, I mean, sometimes you just gotta work in the dark. Okay, so that leaves this kind of opening right here. So what we can do for this is simple. What you do is, let's get, first and foremost, just these floors set up right here. It'll help us out with our current endeavor. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of doing. We'll have two doorways in. In order to accomplish that, I'm going to need to set up, well, the way that I want to. I'm going to have to set this up in a kind of odd way. Now, first what you do is you set up the wall. Then you go into your large, set up a corridor. From there, go into the small, and then get whatever building type you want. So, ooh, it looks like it is just a little bit too high. I'll need to go further back one more, so that's fine. Put in one more corridor, and then go small, and then boom. And I am just short one glass. I can actually very, very easily resolve that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some. Okay. Boom. And I very rarely will ever use silicate powder. I do when I'm like in a crunch, but that's about it. Silicate powder to me is not really worth it to use for this. I usually will save it for making hollow doors and stuff like that. Okay, so we got the second one. Beautiful. Now we just disassemble these, right? Those are in perfect position. And then we set up our floors. And we were doing, again, the glass metal ones for the interior areas. See, that's so weird that the spacing is just not correct. You know what? This will work out just fine anyways, because what I could actually do is this. Same concept, but all you do is you just do it from the floor in here instead of from outside. Okay. And it's not going to be an even floor for some reason. Maybe that, maybe the centerpiece is just not really the correct spacing. Well, that is fine. We can always do it this way. So we'll do just flat metal walls with windows. Here and here. I don't like using actually the prefab doorways that they have. I find that they don't really work properly when it comes to the spacing between the floor actually. Okay, so back to basic. Get our corner pieces in. Okay, so we have an enclosed inner space now. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and continue with the flooring on the inside. And we can actually build like walls on the inside of here and have it be an actual, nice room. You know what I'm saying? Also, what we could do is we could kind of build the stands off of this one. And we can do that by very easily building into the roof on the side over here. Just build some stairways and whatnot, and then we can easily get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and continue, I guess, with the flooring now that we have the third pyramid up. Now, if you've ever seen a picture of the pyramids on the Giza Plateau, right in front of this sucker, it would be right in that area right there. There's actually 3 smaller pyramids, and I figured that actually could be like an obstacle that you'd have to go around in this. And I just hope that, it'll work the way that I got it set up in my mind. But let's go ahead and get started on that. But yeah, this is perfect. I mean, it's like a perfectly flat piece of land for all of this. Couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. And okay, switch to metal. Go standard metal. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm going to need to build the 3 smaller ones, right? I can either do that with the decoration pieces, or I could do it actually with the structural pieces here. And I can do that by doing this. Pretty much, I could replicate the 3 smaller ones in front over here by just doing... Oh wow, I ran out of ferrite dust again. Jeez. Okay, so back to, I guess, another store, so we could go ahead and pick up another couple thousand ferrite dust. But yeah, we'll just have the 3 like that. That'll be kind of like an obstacle, I guess. And yeah, but this is coming along pretty well, I would say. And I actually did also expand the inventory of our radiant pillars. So let me actually just move this over really quick. Boom. And boom. Okay, so Starship, we now almost have the sleeve completed. Oh wow, I guess I just could not reach my starship from that distance. Let's go ahead and move these over. Okay, and I have 10 more metal plates back there as well. Nice. Okay, so we don't have to go immediately, actually. That's good. Let's continue. Okay, so we're back at our little pyramids. Let's go ahead and continue. I'll have to recharge my hazard protection. Alright, back to business. Floor set up, and we'll go to our next one here. Okay, so that's number 2 completed, and we just need one more. Um, not exactly to scale, you know what I'm saying, but pretty close. Oh, okay, so there's the edge of our build area that we can actually walk into. That's good to know. Wow, these things are so big I'm running out of space. Okay, well, let's continue. Alrighty. Concrete. There we go. Alright, let's start getting here. Beautiful. Okay. That brings us one step closer. Now, let's see what they can do. That's like the edge of my build space. I'm going to narrow the path like right here and then have it come around right over there, go around the building, and then... Alright. Okay. I think I got a good idea of what we're going to be doing here. Okay. First and foremost, though, let's go inside of here. What I do want to do is go ahead and start getting actually, like, an inside build here, you know what I'm saying? So it's sheltered. Okay, metal wall. Let's go ahead and start building these. Where the hell did it go? Huh, that's weird. Okay. Okay, I've got to see where all of these, like, walls that are being misplaced are going, because honestly, this is starting to tick me off a little bit. Okay, good. At least they're not being, like, built in a weird place or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So, let's get minor pyramid here done, and then we'll go ahead and finish with the rest of the track going around the building. And hopefully this will solve the weather situation. I don't know why it's still kind of raining in here and draining our hazardous protection. You see, I hope it's not placing them like under the ground or something like that. I hate having assets in weird places. Okay. And okay, we burned through that ferrite dust. Let's go ahead and grab some more from the space station. And I should probably move that teleporter ring inside of our kind of base pyramid that we have over here. But I don't know. We'll see. Again, this is a work in progress, but actually, let's get a good view of this. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, damn. Okay. You know what? I'd say that that's pretty close. I'd say that's close. Um, I'd say the Great Pyramid has to be much, much bigger in order for it to really be, good. But I mean, this is a good facsimile, I guess, for a racetrack. You know what I'm saying? All right. So back to the space station. Current system. Okay. Hell yeah, we are actually progressing on this. This is cool. I like this. I think in actually another stream, what I'm going to do is instead of doing kind of like this facsimile racetrack thing, I'm going to actually try to use the angled pieces that are part of the decorations package. Like, just straight use those and try to build like an actual, like a Great Pyramid. And have it be, actually like 30 stories tall or something like that, Something really impressive. Yeah, we've been buying so much ferrite dust that it's not even refilling fast enough. We may have to start jumping into, like, other systems and stuff like that to start buying supplies. But hey, we've pretty much got an unlimited money with this base too, because it's got an S-level indium pocket. So, I mean, every time you harvest it, I mean, I've got, I think, like 7 or 8 silos right now. I need to build more, but every time that's like 3 million, 4 million. Okay, and just so I could get all the mines and stuff like that, I had to build the base computer out here, but that's fine. It actually is perfect for our purpose, since I want to bring this track off over the ocean and have it going kind of over there. Maybe have like a big jump over here and you land like right in between the pyramids. I think that would be pretty cool. But how we're going to accomplish the inclines, though, is going to be difficult. I might have to do a little bit of finagling to get that to work properly. Alrighty. Oops. Okay, basic metal and, let's see, basic wall. Okay, that, however, still did not fix our problem of the atmosphere still coming inside the room for some reason. We'll have to figure that out, but okay, that's done. We've got the 3 little pyramids on the side over here. We just need to be cautious of where we are stepping, because the zone ends like right here. Let's go ahead and get some concrete going. I'm gonna want to make this, I think, about 3 wide. It'll be just big enough for the Colossus 1 lane to get through. I think that will work out good, like a nice choke point. Lots of storms on this planet. But that'll actually also be good for the racetrack, It's pretty cool doing this in a storm. Okay. And we can put like a small wall on that side, maybe, just as a signifier of the side of the track, but then also, oh shit, to keep as like a bumper, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and back to concrete. Wow, this is actually progressing very well. Last night, when I first got started on this, I was actually progressing extremely slow on building this, but then again, I was kind of still deciding on exactly what I wanted, so... Okay, yeah, there's the end of the zone right there. But just as long as you're actually standing inside of the zone, you can still build outside of it, so we shall still do that. Alright, so that is that side of it. We've got this. We need to widen it out by, I believe, one more. Okay. And I'm going to have to widen it here as well. Again, it's a shame that those corner pieces aren't at the correct angle for them to connect properly to make like a half-angle floor piece, but we'll see what we can do with some finagling. I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to get it to at least look somewhat proper. And yeah, I'm making this track wide, so just in case, you know, Colossus races can also happen. I think that is important. Getting the track big enough to where Colossuses can really ride through it. What I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm going to have like a little kind of test run in one of my exocraft, and we'll see how this all reacts. What do I want to use? Yeah, we'll use the Nomad. We'll see how this works. Okay, so there's more than enough space to go down the center here. Let me recharge the tank. Okay, and we got enough room on the side over here, right? So what I figure is the track can go... Oh, okay. I forgot. These things hover. Okay. Alright. But I figure we could have the track go right off over there into the water from there. We'll have it go... So you go this way, maybe. Come around. Go around the pyramid this way. And I don't know, maybe it'll curve off this way for a little bit. Have it come between these two here. And then we'll kind of swing through this way. And then, like, finish it off over here. So you start in between those two, you come around this way. Boom, you do like a figure 8. Back around this way. Long way. Okay, I think I got it. Cool. Alright, let's start building the track behind these pyramids. Oh yeah. I need to buy more ferrites. Amazing, right? Burn through 1,000 like it's nothing. But alright, let's see actually. Oh, yeah, that's right. That one was to the gas pocket that I had to disconnect because it is on land. We'll just put that in the freighter for now. Yeah, and I emptied that actually right before we started building, so this thing gathers super fast. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just go to this station. I have no idea where this station is, but I just need to hit up a new station so we could get an ample amount of supplies. Ah, okay. Interesting. I probably won't be able to get a whole lot of supplies actually out of this one, but whatever. I did actually just do a video recently in regards to these abandoned space stations and really what I'd like to see future development-wise with them. I definitely will recommend checking it out, of course. It is, like, kind of just some thoughts that I threw together on it. So, damn, we can't get shit from here. 392, that's like nothing. Let's go to another system. But yeah, like, you could totally make it so that, like, these areas on the side change over to how it would usually look, or, you know, maybe just like on these sides over here it changes to this is where your base personnel are or something like that. There's just so many possibilities. Okay, I'm just gonna go to a random one. Yeah, Kahara Yis 4 Tau. Okay, well, let me sell anything like this. Ooh, look at that. Only a negative 1.1. That is awesome. I gotta remember this this place. Okay. Anyways, getting sidetracked here. Okay, yeah, I can almost get 2,000 from these guys. Cool. Alright, let's go back. But damn, that is a good price for activated indium in this station. I've got to remember that. But yeah, with those abandoned ones, I mean, there's just so much stuff that you can do with that. You know, like, I can honestly sit here for like an hour and just kind of, you know, have a thought experiment of what you could do to make that into like a base zone for a player, reviving the economies of systems and stuff like that. I mean, there's just so many possibilities. Right. And we're gonna have to rename this system and this planet. Not exactly sure what we're gonna rename it, but I don't know. Gabo Prime just does not sound like a good name to me. I don't know if you guys watch anime, but there's this one anime I used to watch. It was a romantic comedy called Norame. And they actually made a live action TV show out of it as well in Japan. But it was about a piano prodigy girl, and she's just like really weird. But then one of the expressions that she kind of, you know, always says is gobble. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Similar to how like Naruto goes datebayo, you know. Okay, I think that is good for the expansion, at least in the front. Let's expand the road in the back of these babies. And again, I mean, this thing is so huge that resources-wise, this is just draining everything out of me. But these big bases, I guess, always do. Okay, so back to concrete. And again, I have to be careful because the zone ends right here, but we should be fine. Okay, and I'll need to expand it by one more, so let's do... Okay, we'll do 2 at a time here. Boom. I apologize if this is kind of like the tedious, boring part of this, but it will be worth it once we can actually use these things, you know what I'm saying? Wow, another storm. This planet is relentless on these storms. Okay, why do I have metal here? It's odd. I usually wouldn't. Oh, I see. Okay. So when I was building walls inside, the ones that kind of didn't place where I wanted them to, they're inside the floor, I guess. Okay. Back to concrete. We are almost done. Almost done. Okay. I am just going to lay the concrete for now. Let me just get rid of these. And no point in letting some ferrite dust go to waste, right? Especially considering how fast we're burning through the shit. Okay, let's see. Boom. You see, what the hell? I placed it and it did not place. Interesting. Okay. Well, we are going to need to delete these 3. There we go. Back to concrete. And yeah, we're gonna run out of ferrite like right around now, I bet. I bet you anything. Well, I think actually I can walk that off just a tad. Alright, I think that completes the road on this side of this pyramid. Let's go ahead and get started on the section that will go in the water. But first, I do want to, again, just go for a little test run. This time, I think we'll go ahead and use the Pilgrim. Alright. Okay, so, again, I think for starting line, we should have it probably, like, right here, okay? Yeah, so, I don't know. Okay. So, we could have the starting line be like right around this area over here. It'll come around this way. Ooh, I think I'm going to need to add a little bit more track. And then come back around this way. Go in between the grate and the living quarters. Come back around this one. I'll have to rethink where this building placement is, definitely. Go that way. Or what I could do is this. I can have it like start over here, right? Come over this way. We go around this way instead, right? Over here. And then down in the water, have it come back around over here, and then we'll end it right over there again. I think that might be better. And yeah, I like doing it in this thing. Okay, so we start over here. We come around this way. You see, we're gonna have to... I don't know. We're gonna have to rethink this. I can have it start right in front of, like, here. Like, right here. We'll have it, like, start, like, right over here. And then, boom. I don't know. Maybe come this way around? Go straight this way. Down. And then the course comes around. You see, that's the thing. I've got to make this, like, cohesive. Like, it's got to be a cohesive course. I don't want to be going around in circles, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think maybe we should rethink the placement of that building. But anyways, let me go ahead and actually get this out of the way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start building down and into the water. Okay, what would work? I don't know. These things have like these ridges on them though, that's the thing when it comes to these roofs, but I think it might be like our best option, honestly. I don't want it going like sloshing. How far does that go underwater actually? Not that far. A partial like underwater section, but I don't know about that. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I'll get out my pilgrim and I'll see if it's even possible to do this. Have it come up this way. Bam. And then we go back to the inclined roof. If I can find it, there it is. Right. And then up. And then back to the metal floors. And I'll have to definitely build a wall on this side so we don't slide off while we're doing this. But okay, I think that's kind of cohesive, you know what I'm saying? Let's give it a test, shall we? Okay, so, Pilgrim, don't let me down. Okay, oh, Jesus, maybe I should widen this a tad before I try this. Yeah, I probably should, but let's just take it slow. Yeah, you could go through this. I could definitely... I mean, it's not too deep. It'll definitely slow everybody down going through this, but it's not too deep. And then this way. Okay, so that could be the last leg. Start it here, maybe go around. If we do that, okay, start it there, go around, go this way. Down and then back around. Okay. Okay, I think we got this. You know what? I'm gonna run out, so I might as well just get these. Okay. Structures, basic, and concrete. And boom, out of ferrite dust. That is amazing. We went through that fast. All right, well, to the next space station to re-up. Okay, we'll just go to that one. And I've got to actually install those boosters and stuff like that. I could probably do that underwater. If I do that in that underwater section, it will help with the kind of slowing down that happens when you hit the water. It won't be a problem for the Nomad, though. I mean, that's my personal choice anyways. I love the Nomad. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go. And so that third pyramid, the furthest one right there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a stands area facing the inside towards the Great Pyramid. And then on the inside, I'm probably going to furnish it. I'll have like a dance floor and stuff like that. But all right, let's continue. So I need 1, 2, 2. Hey, what the hell? Anyways, okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. So metal, let's go ahead. See, that just makes no sense to me. I mean, why make something like that where it's like it doesn't even, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna complain all day about it. It just irks me when things like that are illogical. Okay. Anyways, I guess what we'll do then is we'll just make it look shitty. Okay. So, we need our incline, so we'll go back to our basic roofing that we've been using. And I'll have it kind of narrow, I think, yeah, right there on this side. I'll have to, though, think of like a deterrent of something to put here so people don't just fly off right there. Okay, and back to concrete floors. Okay. And let's see. I'm wondering if this will work out better. Staircases. I'll put staircases on the outer edges and then roofs in the middle. I'll see how that works. Okay, so back to concrete. Oh. See, I'll have to build the inside too. Alright, well this is actually progressing really well, better than I expected, because actually building that giant tower that I had in my other save file took way longer, actually, for all of this stuff to kind of come together. Okay, I'm going to need to be a bit more generous on the amount of space of the road, so let's go ahead and build out a little more. And yeah, like I said before, what I'll do for those kind of like little booster places, I mean, this is kind of the initial placement of everything, and then we'll fine-tune that part of it later. Okay, let's continue with the inside, and yeah, this underwater section of the road should be done. And yeah, I just want to really figure out where would be the most, like, the best place to put the booster panels if we set it up like this. I think definitely I'm not going to use the Nomad for testing it. I definitely will use the whatchamacallers, the Pilgrim. Let's see. Alright. So this is the last leg. I do have to put up some walls, but I can always do that later. That's fine. We're really doing this to test right now to see what we can do, so... Alright. So if that's the positioning of that, we're going to... Let me move the Nautilin out of the way so I can go ahead and build right there. Okay. So, structures, and we'll go with the metal roofing for now on the center portion, and again we'll use the stairs on the outer portion. Okay. And back to the concrete floors. Exciting stuff, right? Yeah, I'll figure out the placement of that later. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see. I'll have to expand inward towards here. Okay. This actually is pretty much the entire track. And I ran out of ferrite dust. Okay, at least we don't have too much more to build. Let's go ahead and take her for a test run. So I think, again, the best way to start this out would probably be having it start, like, maybe right over here. Okay, so we start her out, like, right over here, okay? And then, so we go in between these two. We do kind of like a figure 8 around. I've got to add the other smaller pyramids on the other side too, but that's fine. And then boom, we go down and oh, yeah, that's why I need those walls set up. Oh, come on. Get up. Ooh, nice. Okay. And then we're going to have to set up those boosters so we can actually kind of slog it through this water section, right? And then you go up over this way, around here, and then boom, you're done. But if that water thing doesn't work out, I'll just remove one level and we'll have it just right above the water. But again, this is a work in progress. I just want to get this thing in a semi-functional state by the end of this video. But hey, at least we got the main pyramid structures built. I mean, that is the important thing. Okay. Let me just take stock real quick. Oh, nice. I love it when I get storm crystals from those things. Okay, so ferrite dust. Yeah, we used everything. Let's go ahead and move over to another space station. We're just going to do another random one that we haven't been to before so we can get the maximum amount of ferrite dust. But yeah, we've gone through... Let's see, we've done 2 runs now. I've done about 10,000 ferrite dust, and I'd say about 1,000 carbon. So. If you do want to build something like this, be prepared to spend a hell of a lot on this stuff. Let me just sell the storm crystal that I have. I love seeing that. 130,000 for one item. That's just beautiful. Sorry. There we go. Okay, and thankfully, since we have the electromagnetic power source, we don't have to worry about a whole bunch of like solar panels and whatnot. I have one solar panel right there, but I'm only using that really as a junction to connect power blocks. So. Couple foot. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it and you guys don't mind, you know, like romantic comedy type stuff, I definitely would recommend watching Norame. Norame is really freaking funny. And what's funny is it's like before that I wasn't really into those types of animes, you know. I was strictly, you know, like I watched Dragon Ball Z, you know, every episode as soon as it came out. Same with Naruto and stuff like that. I love those animes, but when it comes to anime, it's just so versatile because the Japanese have no stigma against animation. So, unlike here where, you know, some people see it as childish to watch animation, over there, they take it at least seriously, so the stories are really, really good. And plus, I'm a sucker for classical music, honestly. I know some people don't have the patience for it, but I find it very beautiful. I find it actually amazing that music, without any type of lyrics, you know, just orchestra music can actually incite emotion, you know? That's pretty interesting. Okay. So that completes the main flooring. Okay, now we just need to figure out, okay, the speed. I mean, that's the only thing. The speed gets nerfed so bad in this section. Let's check out the technology. Okay, so these can speed us up. I just need 2 dihydrogen jellies to actually build it. Wow, another storm. Okay. So I just need like 2 dihydrogen to build it, and I can have them kind of like sporadically here. I'll go ahead and try it out. I'll see how it works. And luckily, actually, this is what I actually recommend for anybody playing this game. What's it? Stock up on dihydrogen jellies. I mean, they're useful. They're very useful. I mean, even if you're not going to actually use it to craft something, you can always break down 1 to 50 when it comes to dihydrogen. So it's just an easy way to keep dihydrogen so you never run out, especially when you're, you know, making fuel for your freighters and stuff like that. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a smart thing to do to keep it, you know, I'd say 30, maybe 30 to 50 of them. But already, enough fooling around. Let's see. So, specialist, exocraft. So the amplifier, I guess what we'll do is we'll just stick it on the floor right here, on either side of kind of like that center metal plate lane that I have going on there, right? That should probably speed things up quite a bit. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, Exocrafts, Pilgrim. Let's get going. So, we decided it was gonna go this way and then around. Oh wait, no, I'm going backwards. My bad. Wow, this thing is burning through fuel fast. It was straight. Okay, yeah. So this way. Bam. Down this way. Okay, and because of the storm, I can't see shit. So you can't hold that against me, okay? Can't see shit, okay? It's a storm. But okay, so these boosters do work. They do work. So this is good. What we'll do then, let's go back to our basic structures. Let's get some concrete walls built up around the sides of this underwater section. Well, actually, you know what? I think what would look better is like maybe a glass wall. I'll stay with concrete there. Or wait, nah. We'll just do it all glass. Like these right here. I think that would be badass. But of course, I don't have enough glass to do that. Not a problem, not a problem. I can always get more glass later. That's not a big deal. We'll just kind of fill it in with regular walls for now then. Let's see, that's a mechanical power door. Where's a regular wall? There's a regular wall. Okay. So I'm going to exchange these for glass ones as soon as I have the materials to do so. Okay. So these walls will at least help from, falling off into the abyss, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Damn, it's so dark I can't even see where the floors are. Okay. Oh, I went one too far. And I don't know if I should make walls on the inside edge. That's not going to be really a huge concern, but I probably should just in case, right? Where the hell did that... Oh. Ooh, that is aggravating. I hate doing that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish there was like a curved wall that you could do or something like that. That would be perfect for this type of application. Let's see. So with it kind of low like this, the only danger really is going to be for the Colossus, because I think the Colossus will probably be able to climb over this thing pretty easily. But we will see. I'll do a test run in the Colossus as well. Wow, I just burned through all of that fucking ferrite. Okay, so back to another space station. But at least now you can kind of see the outline of where the track goes. You know what? That kind of looks ugly right there. I don't like that. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so back to business. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. So we got the main outline. I just need to pick up some more ferrite dust real quick, and we can wrap that portion of it up at least. And just so I can refresh my memory, how much was it for these? It's 5 metal plates. Okay. So I'll have to just pick up some metal plates as well while I'm in the shop. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to that one. I'm thinking I'm going to have to probably add lighting fixtures on the inside of the main hangar building, the Great Pyramid. Not as much as I would have wanted, but that's fine. Let's go back. Oh, shit. Forgot the metal plates. But it's fine. I got a sales terminal inside of the main building, so. And maybe I'll build the spectator area out here near the water, too. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright. There's my sales terminal. Let's see. Yeah, I'll pick up just the rest of the ferrite dust. They actually sell dihydrogen jelly here, which is fantastic. But yeah, let's pick up those metal plates. Alright, at least it's daytime so we can somewhat see what we're doing. I was also thinking, though, here, I have a new idea. I know, I just built all this shit, bear with me. Just a second, I have an idea, and I'm just going to test it out right here on this side here. But what I'm going to do is I'll make it kind of like a skateboarding ramp on the inside. You know, like a half pipe. And then for the corner areas like this, it actually should be really simple because there is an inside corner piece that goes like that. Oh, oops. So I should be able to come on, go where I want you to. That's not where I wanted you to go, but whatever. Okay, so I should be able to get something like this, right? And do that on the corners. But let's go ahead. Metal. Wow, we got another storm coming in, too. I'm missing carbon. Wow, okay. But okay. I think that will definitely look better for the sides and will also add for more maneuverability. But okay. Let me just convert a little bit of oxygen into carbon and we'll go from there. Okay, I've got tons of metal plates. That's good. Well, yeah, I burned through resources really, really fast. Wow. Right. So that carbon is almost done. There we go. That one, and this one is done. Let's get a going. But yeah, now you see how I burned through so much damn carbon. Each of those roof panels costs a pretty penny when it comes to basic stuff. Okay. But yeah, I think this works out much better, actually. So, actually, to tell you the truth, it'll help everybody out when it comes to the maneuverability of it. Having like a curved outer edge will at least, like when you drift into a corner or something like that, it makes it so you have a little bit more space. Okay, so... And let's see... Actually, yeah, I have to get rid of that. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do the same thing as we did over there. Okay. Okay. These corners are a little bit... I don't know how treacherous these corners are going to be. That's my only concern. But I guess we will see. Let's continue. Not too much more to go. I didn't think actually I was going to be building more of these roof panels, to tell you the truth. But if I'm being totally honest, it looks a hell of a lot better. And more functional as well. With me, functionality is kind of the key decider in almost everything in this game. It's actually one of the reasons why I delayed getting jump jets for so long. I mean, they're so convenient, but at the same time, they do pose a very heavy risk in the beginning of the game. So, alrighty. So that's the inside edge, right? Or, I mean, that's the outside edge of it, right? The inside I can just actually have as that, but I could also do it exactly the same. I'm thinking I might actually, because it just looks good, you know what I'm saying? Wow, okay, so, geez, just doing that, I burned through all of the carbon already that I just prepared. So we're just gonna prepare a little bit more. And luckily, oxygen process is lightning fast, so... don't gotta worry much. Okay. Let's go. I do have to say, quite exciting building a racetrack. Actually, it's exciting being able to build a facsimile of the Pyramids of Egypt and a racetrack at the same time. Right, almost done, almost done. Let's see, we'll need one of these. Boom, that's it, we're done. Finally. Phew. Jeez. Okay, so all of the inner walls are done. We got the little boosters. I say let's go ahead and add more of these boosters because we are going to need them for the water here. Okay, so those are right there, I'd say. Or maybe we'll have one right here. Right there. One right there. We'll kind of stagger them just a little bit. Oh shit, let me grab the rest of my dihydrogen jelly. But actually, I want to see, before I go ahead and do that, and invest more time, if this will work properly as I want it to. So, let's call in the Pilgram. Alright, so this is what we decided, right? It was, oops. Firing my mining laser. I love doing that. Okay. So, ready, set, go. We go over here, through here. Okay, yeah, they actually work. They do work. And then boom, finish line. Nice. All right. Well, I want to test that out one more time when it comes to. Oh shit. Okay. Nice. But it works. It works. We got it to work. Nice. I mean, that wasn't the best example right there, but we got it to work. We got it to work. Alright, let me just grab that dihydrogen jelly so we could build more of these ground boosters to get us through the water, and then we're done. Well, at least done with this leg. Okay, yeah, I got more in storage. Let's go over here. Alrighty. Okay, so we got them there. We got one there. So I'm going to put another one right here. More on the inside edge. Then we'll have another one like right here. And this will pretty much be like, you know, this leg of it is like, if you can hit all of these, then you can, you know, speed by everybody in this leg of it. I'm going to have to freaking figure out why my noddling keeps spawning right there, though. Okay. And I actually have an idea for right here. I can't put it right there. I wanted to put it like right there. But what I can do is this. I think, let me get back into structured, structures. Okay, so we can make this interesting by putting like a jump right here. I think that would be... Yeah, I think that would be proper. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's set up a jump. We'll do it like here, and we'll stagger just a hair. Okay, so let me take a second to take a look at what this looks like. Okay, I'd have to rotate the one on the left just a little bit, but I think that could work. Yeah, I've got to get it in line with this one. No, still. Okay, how does that look? It's a little bit wide. Damn. Like that? Oh, okay, that looks better. That looks much better. Let's give it a test run. My only concern is the Colossus, if it's going to be able to make this, but let me see. Alright, so we go to the starting line. Actually, I may as well put the starting line up, right? And I wish it didn't do that to where on the edge of the screen it kind of blocks out that, but whatever. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to get that to look straight, honestly, without doing a whole bunch of trial and error. Okay. We're wasting time here, I'm sorry. Alright, pilgrim time, here we go. Oh, shit! Okay. So I just suck at that. That was not the fault of the course in itself. Let's try that again, shall we? Alright. So, we got Pilgrim. Let's go. Oh, just made it. And you see, if you don't hit one, you're kind of bogged down and stuck, right? But then the second you hit one, and you're good. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, I've got to rethink that jump, maybe. I think. Or maybe I'll get rid of one, so that... Yeah, I think that works. See, that makes no sense. Whatever. I'm bitching about that again. Okay. So we'll have it on the inside to be a jump, and then on the outside, if you can't, you know, make it, do that. Okay. And then I think I should probably, on this outside edge as well, so people don't fly off, I should probably put those, like, same thing as, like, in the water. But let's give it a test run without that second jump. Okay, so... Oops. Caught the front wheel on the edge of the pyramid there. Okay, I'm gonna have to widen out the backside over there. Oh, I barely made it. Oh, that is cool. I like that. I really, really like that. That is fucking awesome. Okay, so after going through the course, I could definitely see places that we can improve it. First things first, this corner is actually pretty treacherous. I'm thinking, first things first, let's go ahead and just add a little bit of ground to this corner, make it easier to come in on it, because this corner is actually pretty treacherous. Okay. Second, we're gonna have to add some space over on that side so we could go ahead and complete the drift without going off-road. I kind of wanted it to be more narrow over here, but it's just not really practical, to be totally honest. Especially after really, you know, taking the course, yeah, it's not practical. Okay, so that adds a hell of a lot to that corner. Should make it actually a lot easier to do. Okay, so these corners I think are good. It's now pretty much this side over here, the edge. To be specific, this corner, I'm gonna have to widen this out. Okay, and let's see. Maybe I'll widen this out also. Okay, I think that should be good and wide for this part at least. Let's go ahead, actually, and set up what we were talking about. And I initially didn't want to do this just because I didn't want to obstruct the view, honestly, but this will make the course a hell of a lot easier to traverse. Which isn't always the best, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, in this case I think it would be. Okay, so if I have walls like that over here, this should actually protect from going over the edge when doing that jump or even missing that jump. So what I'll do now is I'll do 2 runs, one with the jump, one without the jump. And before I do that though, I do want to add one more of these booster thingies. And where I specifically wanted to add it is right here. Oh shit, I ran out of dihydrogen jelly again. Alright, so let's see how this works. And in the storm we get to do it. Nice. Alright, so Exocraft, let's go ahead and get our Pilgrim in, and let's check this out. Alright, so let's go. Nice. Okay, it works. That wall helps a lot. I mean, like a lot. Alright, nice. So with the Pilgrim, at least, the course is traversable. Okay, next test. We are gonna go with, I think, the roamer. Yeah, I need to add modules to this thing. Boom! And okay, so it works for the roamer, but I just don't have the modules in the roamer right now to make it like a really good, good thing to use. Let's go ahead and try the nomad. Oh, damn. Yeah. Alright, so it works with the nomad. Alright. So that's all of them except for the Cyclops. Let's go ahead and check it. Or the Colossus. Let's check it out. Now this is a big boy, so he's going to be going slow through this process. Oh, damn. Can't turn for shit in this thing. Okay. So, Colossus doesn't work so good, I would say. To be specific, it doesn't turn. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna summon it in. Let's try it one more time. Maybe that was human error, you know what I'm saying? Maybe old Johnny boy sucks at driving the thing, maybe. Alright. Yeah, it's just... yeah. I would definitely have to extend this out by a bit if I wanted to use Colossus for this. But what I can do, let me see. If I remove that one, right? Let's see how it works. Okay, so we are in. Let's check it out. Oh shit. Yeah. It's just, it doesn't have the turning radius that it needs to clear this corner. That's the thing. It just doesn't have the clearance that it needs, so I'd have to extend this out by a bit. I can do that though. That shouldn't be a problem. So what I will do, let's see. Let's go ahead and start getting those out. Let's add some floors. Let's see. Okay, metal. Okay, we'll see how this works. Okay, and I think I needed to widen this out as well. Let's do that. Okay, so that widens out that main area right there, right? Let's go ahead. And I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it wider. I'm going to move it here. Yeah. I think that should be good. Let's give it another try. Okay, give ourselves some room here. Alright, let's go. Well, the Colossus can do it. It's not very good, it's pretty damn slow, but it can do it. Alright, so that tests everything. We are good. Okay, everything works. Let's go ahead and give it another run in our drift-happy little exocraft here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We did it. Next is really just prettying it up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me just put that door back on. Alright. That makes it nice and pretty. Going in there. Alright, and we just need to really make our, starting line. So, let's get the components for that. What do we need for our starting line? We need 2 microprocessors and an ion battery. So, I'm going to actually just buy up that. So, 2 microprocessors. Alright. So, starting line. Okay, let's do that one more time. Oh! Nice. All right. So, that is, as we say, is that. Let's go ahead and make ourselves like a little room right here, actually. I like the idea of that. Basic, and we'll go with metal. And let's go with window walls. Yeah, window walls on this side I think would be good. What the... Where did it go? I don't understand that shit. Whatever. See, where did it go? That really ticks me off.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Whatever. Jeez, I just lost a glass because of some stupid stuff. Whatever. Okay, let's see. We will remove that. Let's go ahead and build more wells. And again, this is going to be like our little private area here where we can build, you know, like furniture and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And let's see, it's somewhat closed off, but we are going to have to close it off. Oh, wait. I can't have a regular wall up there. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, it's so dark in here, I can't really see what I'm doing properly. Okay, and then we're gonna need corner walls for these. One there, one there. Beautiful. Now all we need is a doorway. Structures, basic, metal. And again, we're gonna do the same thing as the other one where, you know, I don't really like the basic walls, the basic, you know, doorways that they supply you, these things. I think they look weird, I mean, personally. So instead I'm going to put a power metal. Ooh, that ticks me off. Where did it go? Ooh, that ticks me off. There we go. Whatever. So, is that it right there? No, it's part of the ceiling. Yeah, like I was saying, it's so dark here. I'm gonna have to add some lights and all that kind of stuff. But I think this... Why did my flashlight turn off? Okay. But I think that's a good place, actually, to go ahead and build, like, a little spot. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we have lights-wise so we can go ahead and, you know, brighten this place up just a tad. I've got ring lights, okay, which I can do. And do they need, like, power or something like that? Is that it? Because the wall isn't powered or something like that, it's not going to work? Of course. All the cool stuff. Oh well. Let's see what else we can build then. We'd have to build, like, a standing light. You know what I'm saying? Light boxes. Or I could put these in here, but it doesn't really brighten the place up enough, you know what I'm saying? We can try, though. See, and those don't even light up. Wow. Okay. So that limits what we can do then. Maybe these? And they require power. That is insane. Why the hell would it require? It's just a decoration piece. What the hell? So I can wire it into something. Okay. Maybe I can do that with those big ring ones. Let's go ahead and do that. I'd much rather have those than these. So, decorations, lights, and we'll go with big rings. Okay, so if I put one, let's just say right here, right? Will it give me... Oh, okay. I'll have to check on this outside. No, that's just an electrical door that freaking placed for no reason outside. Jeez. Okay. So, no, I cannot. Come on, devs, what are you doing? I mean, it sucks that I have to wire these up. I mean, geez, what the hell? Kind of sucks, to be totally honest. It makes me want to not build these and build, you know, just your regular, you know, prefabs. If I can't have the electricity wired in proper, you know? What the hell is the point, you know what I'm saying? And this annoys the hell out of me too. This is why I usually, in this case, we'll do this. Sorry, I'm going into first person. Why? Because it is a nightmare trying to place anything in this game when you're not in first person. Why? Because your character's fat ass head always gets in the way when you're trying to see something. Okay. So unfortunately, we're gonna have ugly ass wires, but not much we can do, I guess. What are these? I mean, is this like a... I know what this is. Haha. Okay, so let's see. Structures, basic, metal... floor.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay, and we're gonna have to wire this into something, unfortunately. Let me wire this over to the next building or something like that. I'm pretty sure I can find some place to hook this in. Yeah, I'll just hook it into here. Okay, so let's see if that helps out at least when it comes to being able to, you know, see what the hell is going on. Okay, so that helps a lot. That helps a hell of a lot. Okay, so we've got to figure out how we're going to do this. I think I know how. So, what we do is we go into our structures basic metal, and we go ahead and we get a staircase built right here. Ah, the lights. We can't have anything good, it seems. Invalid position. There we go. Okay, so up we go, right? But before we do that, let's go ahead and pretty things up just a tad. Okay. So this brings us to kind of like a second level, right? What I was thinking is this. We go ahead and, yeah, we get the floor built there. And we can't build them, right? So what we do is we disassemble 3 of those. Set these up like this, right? This will give still enough room for our nomad. From there, what we go ahead and do is we get the triangle piece and we put it there. Right? Then what we do is we get more walls in. See, and we have to get like a ceiling put in. That'll maybe... Okay, I have an idea. And I don't know why it keeps doing this. I mean, it annoys the hell out of me. Why the hell does it keep on turning off my damn flashlight, you know? Stop turning off my motherfucking flashlight, bitch. I wish it just wasn't so difficult to place all this stuff. Okay. So that brings us to a point where this side area is pretty much sealed off from the inside of the building. You see, again, I hate that shit. Okay, there we go. And then what we can do is we get the little walls, right? And we put them right here. Then we go to decorations. We get a nice little rug setup. Bam. That looks just fine from here. How about, yeah, it'll look just fine. I want to make sure, though, from the inside of the building and stop turning off my motherfucking flashlight. Okay, it doesn't look too funny or anything. It's poking out a tad, but, you know, you can't even notice it. Stop doing that, please. Alright, and from there we just need some chairs to enjoy. Table and chairs on this corner here. And then we'll go with like some couches right over there. Actually, we'll put the table over here. I'm going to need some star silk for these chairs, but I think they actually do sell it in the terminal. Alright, let's go ahead and check to see if they have any star silk. Let's, though, before we do that, I just want to put down a lantern. Okay, yep, they sell star soap. Let's get a couple of those. And what? I would say probably like these. And like this. And let's see. Couch. Yeah, you could sit there, you could watch it. Beautiful. And just to be a little thorough, you know what? I will get rid of this one, and we will go for a curved corner couch over here. I should get back into first person if I'm going to do this, honestly. Oh yeah, I think that looks perfect. That looks perfect. Okay. So, lights-wise, what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to wire these damn things in, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I guess we got to do what we got to do. Yeah. Jeez. So hard to place anything in this game in that mode. Okay. Bam. Okay, I think that will be good for there. And I need to, like, hide the wiring, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be visible. So, let's try this. Alright, and we just need to find someplace to hook this in. let's go right there. Okay, let's see how this works. Ah, I forgot to wire in this one. Looks ugly as shit, but, you know, whatever. At least there's light. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, we purdied up that right there. We made a... Yeah, so we purdied there. We went ahead and made some additions and improvements. Got all of the exocraft in here, which is great. We got that set up. We got the racetrack set up, or at least the initial stage of it. And I think that is probably going to wrap. We're going to do just one more quick run on the track and get this done. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna widen out that turn for sure. Boom. Nice. And I think we are going to cut it there for today. All in all, we got a shitload of stuff done. I mean, we got these pyramids pretty much done. I got a little bit more to add, a little bit more when it comes to the actual track, but we got like the base portion of the track done, which includes the kind of viewing area that we have over there off the side of the main hangar. So all in all, I think we are doing pretty damn good at this place so far. And I think we're gonna cut it here. So let me just run over real quick to my base. Of course, same as always, thank you very, very much for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. And if you are actually watching this later on, thank you for watching. And of course, if you like what you see, you know, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. Go ahead and give her a subscribe and ring that bell notification if you want to know more about when I am streaming and whatnot. I do put out curated videos, like edited ones every now and then as well, so make sure you go ahead and check those out. And I guess I will see you on the next one. Peace out, and yeah, have a good day, guys.